Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious morning. Again, the beautiful reminder of choice that you have, that I have, that we all have. Remember, you always have a choice. And what is that choice? Well, it's the choice of thought. See, you get to give meaning to everything that just is, and everything just is. Everything is fundamentally meaningless. You know, that one simple truth right there. And using it has made a tremendous impact on my life personally, and it can make a tremendous impact in your life as well, provided you use it, provided you practice it in your life. It'll give you so much freedom. So, our invitation for you is to use that great power that you have to choose your thoughts, to think whatever you want to think. Remember, you can think what you please. If to think is to form, you can form what you please. Amazing. Yes, that's you. So, anyways, what we've been going over is this beautiful book here. There's no such thing as self-sabotage. We hope that you've been enjoying it so far. We hope that you've been immersing yourself in it, and most importantly, shifting how you think with the information that you've been provided. This here, again, is a beautiful game changer. It destroys the idea that you are your own worst enemy, that you got to get out of your own way, that you're battling against yourself, that you're self-sabotaging. All of those statements are lies. They're not true. You're not at odds with yourself. You're at odds with something else. And that something else is not you. It's a freaking program. And the best part from there is you can change the program. And that's what we do here at Elevitality. That's what I've worked on for myself. That's what Dolly's worked on with herself. Together, we have formed this beautiful movement called Elevitality, where we help you to elevate your life by taking control of how you think. And by the way, wasn't that an amazing event on Saturday? Oh my gosh, Emergence. It was so beautiful. Those of you who were there, thank you for being there. Remember, you have access to the replay. You should have received an email so you can rewatch that. And if you want to watch that yourself, then just reach out and we'll send you a link that you can register to go watch it. Or you can just go to elevitality.com and fill out the information. And from there, you can watch it yourself. It was really beautiful. It was powerful. And there was a lot of really great feedback. And we hope that you enjoy it even more. All right. So let's move into this. Oh, you know what? Actually, one more thing too. We actually have one more space available for our retreat in December. And if you are feeling that urge to go and would like to have a conversation with us about going, then make sure you reach out to us and let's have that conversation. Okay, so let's go into this, shall we? Let's go into where we are in this beautiful gem. Okay, boom, there we go. Now, in terms of the page that we're on, the page we're on is page 29 if you have the soft cover, okay? And we talked about this in the last session, and we're going to talk about it again. You know, I was browsing through TikTok, and there was this video of someone who filmed the beauty of the ocean. There was water that was there, and it was definitely a really beautiful video revealing appreciation of nature. With that being said, though, in the video, there was a statement to, go for the simpler things in life, that it's important for you not to go out and seek more, that it's better to go with what's there in nature. And then what was amazing was that there's a lot of comments in this video that was saying, so true, so true, so true. And then I was going, wait a minute, that's crazy. Yes, admire nature, enjoy the beauty of nature. With that being said, go for and seek more. And what I left was a message in the feed saying, and yet, here you are filming this on a device with this beautiful camera that you're using that came from someone who was dissatisfied with things as they were. Think about that one. You're using this beautiful hand camera to film all of this because somebody wanted more. You wouldn't be able to do that the way you did it unless you had that device, which was because of dissatisfaction. See, dissatisfaction is not a flaw, it's a gift. And that's a really important thing for you to get and to understand because this is something that unfortunately has been embedded within society, but not because of they're thinking something bad. They are thinking something that's not helpful or in harmony with growth. It's solely because they don't understand that dissatisfaction is what leads to transformation. Now, think about that for you. Dissatisfaction is not a flaw, it's a gift, a divine nudge to expand, evolve, to create. It reminds you that there is always a better way, that life itself is for what? It's for growth. Now, again, think about the programming that's been instilled in people to be satisfied. And by the way, why is it that that is the case? It's because they don't understand it. See, most people are struggling immensely to grow, to earn more, to get more, to have more, not understanding that they must first be more in order to do more, to have more. And because they don't understand it, they settle for things. They go for the average, the standards are low, and then they are upset about it. See, this is where we're wanting you to understand this. This is, again, why this book is so important because it opens it up to help you to understand that. So let's go over this again. Dissatisfaction is not a flaw, it's a gift, a divine nudge to expand, evolve, and create. It reminds you that there is always a better way, that life itself is for growth. Now, type this in the comments. There is always a better way. And there is. And one of those beautiful things when you connect into that too, as well, which might scare you in the beginning, but it's actually a really wonderful thing, is that because there is always a better way, you will never see the best way to do anything. There's always room for improvement. The point is use dissatisfaction to improve, to grow. Now, satisfaction, on the other hand, can be dangerous. Satisfaction leads to complacency, and complacency leads to stagnation. Nothing new, nothing great, and nothing life changing has ever been created out of satisfaction. Underline that. Put a big exclamation mark to the right of that. Nothing. And when we say nothing, we mean nothing. Nothing new, nothing great, nothing life changing has ever been created out of satisfaction. Now sit in that for a moment. See, it's again, dissatisfaction is what leads to transformation. And it also points out how dissatisfaction is a gift. See, dissatisfaction is the spark. Agency is the flame. Together, they propel you, me, all of us toward what is possible, urging you to grow, create, and thrive. Now, remember, we talked about agency in the beginning of this chapter. Then dissatisfaction was introduced. And here we're pointing out that together they propel you. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Now, listen to this. This is amazing. Dissatisfaction and agency are only part of the equation. To truly change your life, to turn dissatisfaction into creation, you must use the tools that make you uniquely human, the tools of your mind. Now, think about this. You have dissatisfaction, you have agency, and then you have these tools from which you get to use that dissatisfaction and agency. Now, what are those tools? Well, these tools are known as the higher mental faculties, and they are embedded within you. They are not random. They are purposeful. Underline that. They are purposeful. There's a purpose for them. So again, they are not random, they are purposeful. Imagination, perception, reason, will, memory, and intuition are the mechanisms of creation. The sooner you get more familiar with these, the sooner you engage with these higher mental faculties, the sooner you will be in control of your life. They are the bridge between dissatisfaction and creation, the tools that allow you to take your dreams and what? And turn them into reality. Now, again, grab onto that. These are in you. The same way that dissatisfaction is literally a part of your DNA, the same way that agency is a part of your DNA, the same spiritual DNA, I should say, the same way that these higher mental faculties are there in you as part of your spiritual DNA. Now, what lies ahead with what we're going to be going through is the exploration of something extraordinary, which is you, gifts that have always been with you, quietly shaping your life. Now, a big question here is what happens when you learn to use them fully? You're going to find out. Are you ready to discover what these gifts are truly capable of? How many of you are ready to discover that? Type in the comments, I'm ready. I'm ready. And if you are, get ready because we're going to go through it. Now, for those of you who are watching the live stream and will have to tap into these calls and continue with them and watch the replays, go to elevitality.com and register for Master Your Mind. You'll thank yourself later.